Hello and welcome to Master Paul's Game Room, where gaming is for everyone. I am Master Paul. I got Mr. Crit here co-hosting with me. How you doing tonight, man? Wait, did you say that or did the game say that? Well done. Alright. Looks like I have to do keyboard and mouse even though it's not recognizing. I have my controller plugged in, but that's okay. Oh my goodness. That... I think that game's gonna be cancelled. Because... yeah. See, can I... shoot. I gotta let the cutscene play through, but the game's just a little bit too loud compared to you. Unless you can cut your volume up. Alright, well... as soon as I'm able to, I'm gonna cut the game volume down. And I'm pulling up the screen now on my iPad so I can see the chat. This whole series, though, to me, I know you just gifted me the Telltale series, but I still think that this series, the Arkham series overall, is my favorite Batman story of all time. Because clearly this was inspired by Batman the Animated Series. In fact, this series had a lot of the same voice actors, but it's more adult.
I would say Arkham City. I would say Arkham City is my favorite, but I would actually also say the best Batman story. Well, I'm a big fan of Batman 89. But it's not Batman 89 or Batman.
Oh, yeah, that one was good.
Not so tight, boys. You'll crease the suit.
Alright, let me see if I can get my controller to work now. There we go, we got it. I don't like playing with keyboards if I can avoid it. It's too weird. Oh, I gotta adjust the volume.
I don't like playing with joysticks.
I understand. There, that should take the edge off a little bit. And of course, the Joker, one of Mark Hamill's most famous roles behind Luke Skywalker. In fact, I think it's Luke Skywalker #1, Joker #2. What do you say? You want to talk about an opening? This game, just this whole sequence of events you're going through right now, walking Joker into the check-in, amazing. And it's also cool how in Arkham City they literally reverse this, where you are now the prisoner as Bruce Wayne, and you're getting checked into Arkham City. And by the way, Telltale series just finished downloading. So, what is it about Batman 89 that you like?
It feels like a comic book movie. Compared to the other Batman movies, it just feels like pure comic gothic. I like Michael Keaton. I just like the feel of everything. It's very nostalgic. For me, if you want a comics that right or a faithfully to the style, Batman. Batman like always done. Like I feel like Batman Returns more like Tim Burton style.
Yeah, I definitely noticed that.
Though I will say I like Batman Returns a little bit more than I do Batman 89, but it's just I like those movies. I don't care if Batman kills whatever. Just because that time.
Yeah.
The new movie I like how Batman doesn't want to kill. He actually pushes people not to let people kill because that's not how it is.
Yeah, that was such a breath of fresh air compared to Batfleck, because that admittedly was my biggest problem with Batfleck, was that not just did he kill, but he killed just willy-nilly. Although I will admit the one scene of him in Batman vs Superman where he has Martha Wayne hostage and the guy's like, I'll kill her, and then Batman's like, I believe you, and then he just shoots the canister blowing everything up. That was cool. I think this is gonna sound, well, the Batman movies, I've seen almost all of them, but most of them, it's been forever since I've seen them. We may have to make a long-running series like we've been doing with Star Trek on the Batman movies, man, because I could do for a good rewatching of all of them.
Yeah, when it comes to Batman, Batman 89, Batman, what's it doing? For me, the two Keaton Batmans just have the same feeling when you watch Superman, where you're not just watching a superhero movie, you're watching the superhero movie, the comic book movie. Not what we see nowadays, which is just your cut-of-the-real superhero movie. And I'm sad to say that's really how they are, even though they're kind of changing the formula a bit. I mean, Spider-Man Home was cool, but if you took the nostalgia out of it, it's pretty much another Marvel Spider-Man movie, which is nothing wrong with that. I also feel the same way about the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies.
Right. And by the way, if you guys are wondering why the game is paused right now, I'm trying to make it in my headset. I'm trying to make Mr. Crit louder because I can barely hear him.
I'm raising my gain.
Okay, I just maxed out both input and output in my Discord settings. Let's see if that worked.
I'm farting.
Gross.
Fart on your movie store.
I don't want to lower the game's volume anymore. Okay, so the game's volume is now about half. So let's see how that works. All right, that's a little less booming from the game.
That reminds me, I really need to get me some. Okay, move up.
I would say my favorite Batman movie is, it's probably an extremely basic answer. My favorite Batman movie is The Dark Knight.
Yeah, I like that movie, but for me, that movie does qualify as the superhero movie. There's the not a, and some of those only have the title of the superhero movie. That trilogy, well, at least Batman Begins and the second one, qualify as the superhero movie. Batman Returns, or no, Batman Returns, Dark Knight Rises, no, not Dark Knight Rises, Dark Knight. I feel like Dark Knight started the trend in Iron Man, in the Marvel MCU Iron Man.
Of making things super realistic.
Yes, of making things super realistic. And really, I feel like it's gone too much. And for me, I'm fine with that one, but I don't know. Like, if you showed me Dark Knight, I could tell you, well, this is Gotham, but it looks like Chicago.
Yeah, that's kind of what I think too. I mean, go back and look at Batman Begins. That one is still pretty realistic compared to the Batman movies that came before it, but it still had a little bit more of a comic book feel to it than The Dark Knight did.
If you show me Batman '89, you immediately can tell, okay, no, that's Gotham. That's what.
Oh yeah.
you want.
Heck, even the Joel Schumacher Batman movies, Gotham looked like Gotham, albeit a very wacky version of it. And I say that as someone that likes those movies, even Batman and Robin.
Oh, I know. I watched Batman and Robin movies just sometimes.
In fact, my dad reminded me earlier of something that he remembers from when I was pretty much a baby that I don't remember. Oh, by the way, breaking news: Ashley Eckstein is going to be at the ICC convention.
Oh man, my poor wallet. I'm only bringing $600 with me. Why am I? I think I don't know. I want to meet the Emperor, but I feel like the Clone Wars voice actors will be the cheaper option, kind of.
True.
Let me see here.
So what were we talking about before I said that? Batman and Robin?
You're talking about Batman. I forgot. Batman something Batman.
Batman.
Wait, hold the phone.
Was it?
There is someone else. Okay.
Who is it?
Julian Glover will be at. This is Belog from Raiders of the Lost Ark. No, the third villain from
Walter Donovan, and he was General Veers.
Yeah, General Veers. And he was the spider from Chamber of Secrets. I forgot who it was.
He was Aragog?
Yeah, he was Aragog in Chamber of Secrets.
I did not know that.
The actor who played Boss will be in Akbar will be there too.
Tim Rose?
No, Trevor Butterfield. No, he did play Akbar. He played Calamari, but he played Boss.
Okay.
Oh, that's something. Oh, Satine's gonna be there.
Really?
This is your chance to get Obi-Wan and Satine's autograph.
I am there for that. But no, for real, if I don't meet the Emperor, I am for sure going to meet Ashley Eckstein. At least for Michael, since he's not gonna be able to be there. He'll still be in AIT.
The list is growing. I mean, I don't know who I want to meet now. Do I want to meet the Emperor? I make a fool out of myself. By the way, if people are going to the con, if people are in this chat, Timothy Zahn will surely be free. So if you have a copy of the book,
I do.
Sign it. I think he will sign it for free because I've met him before, and he signed my copy of Bear the Empire, and he gave me a hug in that picture. They might have new rules now where you can hug people.
I don't know. Tennessee has some of the more lax COVID rules, which we don't need to get into that.
Though I don't just hug people with.
Right. If you're okay with it, of course.
Yeah, if you like, I didn't hug him. I patted his shoulder for a picture, but don't just go fancy.
Yeah, especially with someone of the opposite gender.
Yeah, they had at my local anime convention or Comic Con convention, they have a rule where you cannot touch the cosplayers, and you need to keep your hands to yourself.
Which is common sense. It's just a shame that people have basically rules exist because someone did something stupid to make that rule be necessary.
Yes, and there are creepy people that there are some creepy people that they have to be handsy with some, and that can hurt you if you're handsy. Like John Lasseter for Pixar, he was always hugging and kissing people at Pixar, and that kind of gave him a bad rap. But I find it funny that people can't keep their hands to themselves. Yes, if a woman looks attractive in a cosplay costume, obviously you can ask them, but if you just have to give them a hug, like you should just resist that urge.
Yeah. Well, moral of the story: just treat others how you want to be treated. Literally every law of society and religion, most notably the Bible, says something like that. Love your neighbor as yourself. Oh, hey, Green Lantern.
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
Not much. We are playing Batman Arkham Asylum because I just saw the Batman tonight.
Okay, how was it?
I liked it slightly more than I liked Book of Boba.
Really?
Yeah. I just put out on the main channel, I just put out my spoiler-free video, and to basically sum it all up, the reason I say that is because there was things about it I liked, for example, Robert Pattinson as Batman, and I liked the action. Things I didn't like was the length of the movie. It was way too long, and there's a scene involving Catwoman that kind of ruins the character for me.
Well, it kind of just happened. It's just one line. I don't think it ruins the character.
Okay, ruin the character, that's too strong, but it took me out of the movie.
Yes, it happened. It's like out of nowhere. Well, it's like if I started talking about, if I said...
I don't mean to interrupt, but just one quick question. Are we live right now?
Yes, we are live.
Okay.
So,